Lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed to jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smack to the left. That is gone.
Bluff for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counting and a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Hi, we're the Carol Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
In honor of the United States of America, we ask everyone to please rise.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Real Sports Live. We're here from Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial High School for a big game, district game between Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial and Flower Bluff. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we'll be right back.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, we tip our hats to all those veterans in the house and to all the veterans who lost their lives defending the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, from all 5 branches. Thank you all very much, and God bless for that. Before we introduce our starting line, our visiting team and our home team, we have some special guests in the house. Childhood Cancer Awareness Month is occurring now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're Real Sports Live.
That are going to represent the Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. As a volleyball program,
Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial getting ready to take on Flower Bluff here in a big district game.
It's a fight against cancer, and these young
Packed house here.
men and women right here that we have.
Well, as packed as it can be, but big crowd in the house for Veterans Memorial as they have a red out night.
Martin. Aiden, where are you, Aiden? Aiden, go ahead and go over there. Get your volleyball. Young man right here. Give it up for He's an honorary player here tonight.
And we have an honorary player here today.
And the young lady here also for childhood cancer, Ella Garza.
Childhood cancer awareness here. Yellow shirts in the crowd with some of the red, and we have a couple of honorary players for tonight.
So we appreciate y'all. And the Booster Club was able to raise, and the kids were able to raise $3,809 for Brooks Classic Home. So thank God for that. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, let's give it up to Aiden Martin and Ella Garza. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to meet the visiting Flower Bluff Lady Hornets.
Now we're going to have the introduction for the visiting Flower Bluff Lady Hornets. Number 1, Harley Gillespie. Number 2, Kiri Rodriguez. Number 3, Marina Rogers. Number 5, Lauren Fuller. Number 6, Michaela Palmer. Number 8, Natalie Hughes. Number 10, Allison Baker. Number 11, Megan White. Number 12, Emery Jeffers. Number 14, Callie Freeman. Number 15, Maggie Croft. Number 17, Caitlin Frakes. And number 18, Katie Guerin. Those are the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets. And up next, we're going to have the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Lady Eagles, the hosting Lady Hornets.
And now, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're going to start from the top with the Lady Hornets. The Lady Eagles for Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Up first, Mia de la Peña. And number 2, Amber Geyer. Number 4, Julia Anguiano. Number 5, Jordan Lotz. Number 6, Tatiana Mosley. Number 7, Amari Lisa Perez. Number 8, Mia Rodriguez. Number 9, Jillian Rye. Number 10, Olivia Salgado. Number 11, Miranda Valenzuela. Number 12, Ariana Caldera. Number 13, Sophie Ortiz. And number 15, Faith Luna. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the team rosters and the opening announcements. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be right back with the opening serve right after this. World Sports Live. Keep it here.
At Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Be the voice for children. Volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbendcasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're Real Sports Live, and we are about to get underway here. Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial hosting Flower Bluff in a big-time, high-stakes game here in the district. And a big start here early on for Flower Bluff. On the net there, the Lady Hornets start off aggressively, and here's a back the other way, and that on the outside. That's number 4, Julian Anguiano, picks up the kill, and it's 1-all. And a whistle on the infraction going to go against Flower Bluff. Here's the setup, and this one popped up high. Set up for Anguiano again, and that one played on the back row. And here's Guerin. Nice play there. Getting low for the pancake was Marilisa Perez. And this one over the net and falls fair. That's point for Flower Bluff, and we're all knotted up here at 2. And this one, the hit on the outside for Veterans Memorial, and they lead 3-2. And back and forth here in set number 1, and on the serve for Veterans Memorial is going to be Ariana Caldera. And Caldera on the serve. Hits it out of play, and we're all knotted up at 3-all. Here's Katie Guerin. Here's a back row attack from the libero. That's number 6, Michaela Palmer. And this one goes out of play, and it's tipped, and it's going to go the way of Veterans Memorial, and it's 4-3 start here for the Lady Eagles. Here's a setup, and that one falls fair, and that's Callie Freeman, the junior, on the net, and picks up the kill, and we're all knotted up here at 4. Here's a nice setup, and Tatiana Mosley sends it firing right towards Gillespie. And there's Mosley on the net, comes up big. That was Palmer trying to send it over the net, and Tatiana Mosley comes up big, picks up the kill from that middle blocker position. And here's Jillian Rye on the serve. Here's the setup for Croft. Rye pops it up high, and Mia de la Pena returns it. There's the setup, and a nice setup and a strong attack. That's Maggie Croft, tied up at 5. And the freshman from the middle hitter position. Yeah, she's a freshman, as Flower Bluff faithful that have shown up in droves here, letting everybody know, and it's 5-all. Strong attack here by Rodriguez, but Lady Hornets on the net. There to come up with a block, and they take the lead. And on the serve, here's Emery Jeffers, and Jeffers puts this one in play. And there's Geyer. Here's the setup, and there's Croft again. A nice play there by Caldera to keep it alive, and De La Peña returns it. And there's a setup and a strong attack. Lauren Fuller takes that setup and picks up the kill. Let's go to that replay. And this is a nice setup there from Gillespie. Here's the bump. Gillespie gonna set it up nicely, and Fuller comes up, takes advantage, picks up the kill. So, quick timeout. We'll take a quick break. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Hornets come out, take a 7-5 lead here in the early going of set number 1. And here's Emery Jeffers on the serve. And Geyer's there, but so is Fuller, who backpedals and falls, and that's going to be a point over to Veterans Memorial. And Amber Geyer on the serve. There's a setup and nice play on the front of the net, and that's Nia Rodriguez. Makes her presence felt there as she rotates to the center of the net, play middle blocker right there. And here's Geyer on the setup. And a nice running attack there by Maggie Croft as she punches it over the net and picks up another kill. And Croft good start for her. And here's Lauren Fuller on the serve. Here's the setup, and there's Faith Luna, goes up hard on this near side corner and picks up the kill on the outside attack. Picks up the outside hit there. And while we're knotted up at 8, and here is Marilisa Perez. And she puts the serve in play. It's set up nicely for Guerin, and Guerin sends it to the back row. Sends it off Jillian Rye. And Flower Bluff up 9-8, and here's Croft on the serve. Here's a setup for Caldera, and Caldera gets it to fall on that outside corner. And she'll get it off the deflection. And it's all knotted up here at 9. And Mia Rodriguez on the serve for the Lady Eagles, and she puts it in play and sends it to the back row. And that's Fuller. Here's the bump, and there's Guerin. And a couple of Veterans Memorial blockers. That's Mosley and Anguiano, who make contact and send it out of play, and it's a point over to Flower Bluff. And Caldera goes cross court again from the outside and picks up the kill. And nice placement, gets it to fall and picks up the kill. Tie things up at 2. Here's a setup, and Michaela Palmer returns it. Caldera was there. And the dump off by Marilisa Perez pays off. And it's an 11-10 lead now for the Lady Eagles. And Ariana Caldera back to serve as the Lady Eagles in front. Puts this one in play, and Palmer with the bump. And there's Natalie Hughes, goes up strong and gets the better of that exchange, and she picks up the kill on a strong attack there in that center net. It's 11-11. Katie Guerin, the senior one of the captains. On for the serve. They set it up outside for Amber Geyer, and Geyer too much on it, sends it past the end line. And Flower Bluff regains the lead here in the early going of set number 1. Urine. There's a setup. Mosley goes up against Natalie Hughes, gets the better of that joust. And Mosley's efforts tie up this one here in set number 1. 12 all. Here's Mia de la Pena. On the serve for the Lady Eagles, puts this one in play, and it forces Palmer to backpedal. And there's a whistle. And on the net, that was Callie Freeman trying to make a play, but the effort's going to draw the whistle, and it's an infraction leading to a Mia de la Pena serve after the point. It's 13-12. And this one skipped over. De la Pena pops it up. And Faith Luna on the return, where Palmer's waiting for it. She sends it to the front row, and veterans able to recover there. And De La Pena with a soft tap over, and there's Luna and Mosley ready for it, but the Lady Hornets take the point on that one. It's 13 all. And Michaela Palmer puts the ball in play. And what a play there by Palmer on the attack from Geyer. This one's sent way up. De La Pena's there. And Caldera on the return. Palmer with the up. And what a play coming in. That's Maggie Croft, the freshman once again. And just a nice setup there. And Croft with a really, really strong approach to the net. Goes up. Timed nicely. And she just hammers it home for the kill. And it's a 14-13 lead for Flower Bluff. And here's the libero, Palmer, on the serve. And there's Mosley. Gets it sent right back to her. And that was Fuller and Croft doing the honors there. And here's the outside attack, and Mosley and Geyer are there to send the block back, pick up the point in the process, and we're all knotted up at 14. Back and forth we go here in this first set, and Jillian Wright, the libero for Veterans Memorial, sends that one past the end line and out of play. And the service there going to give the Hornets a lead once again, and Emery Jeffers Jr. onto the service line for the Flower Bluff girls. De La Pena sets it up, and Luna just mistimed it, goes up with it, and De La Pena set it up for her, but Luna just lost it there, and now it's a 16-14 Flower Bluff lead. De La Pena sets it up. Here's Geyer. One hands it over, and the light tap does the job for Amber Geyer. And it's a one-point game, and Amber Geyer on to serve for the Lady Eagles. And Fuller taps it over. De La Pena with the dump off there, and Marina Rogers, nice play. Sets it up for Palmer, who makes the return. And Caldera makes the return for Veterans Memorial. Here's the setup. Fuller goes up with it, and Caldera's there, but she can't get it over the net. And Flower Bluff takes a 2-point lead. 17-15 here in set number 1. Fuller. De La Pena is there. And the whistle, and the point goes over to Flower Bluff as looks like Mia Rodriguez went up. Try to play the ball before it crossed over on the net. Here's a setup. Here's Luna. Right to Palmer. And there's a dump off attempt there by Gillespie, and Gillespie into the net. Makes it an 18-16 game. Pettis on the serve. Here's the setup for the freshman Croft, and that one goes out of play. That one was close, but it looked like the ball was just about an inch or so out of play in favor of Veterans Memorial. So it's a point for the Lady Eagles as Marilisa Pettis on the serve once again. That one shallow, but gets over the net. Here's the setup for Guerin. And Caldera can't make a play for it as Guerin picks up the kill. (19-17), Flower Bluff. This one returned by Anguiano. Nice play there by Caldera on the front of the net. Here's a setup cross court to Guerin, and Guerin picks up another kill. Three-point lead for Flower Bluff, and Veterans Memorial with the timeout. And Flower Bluff with a three-point lead, and the Lady Eagles wanting to talk about it. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
And we're back after that timeout. Flower Bluff with a three-point lead on Veterans Memorial here on the back end of set number one. And here's the setup for Anguiano. Anguiano and the Lady Eagles come out strong out of the timeout and pick up a point. Here's Mia Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the serve. And there's a soft touch, taking it over is Hughes, but here's Caldera, one-hands it. Nice job by Palmer on the back row. And that's Katie Guerin. Once again, she's had a strong back end here of the first set. Putting her team up by 3, and Harley Gillespie on the serve. And here's the dump-off attempt there by Marilisa Pettis. And Michaela Palmer in the back row attack sends it over. Here's the setup. Tatiana Mosley runs into the block, and that's Natalie Hughes. Hughes strong on the net there and sends it back, picks up the kill. Here's a serve by Gillespie. Set up, far in, Anguiano. Nice play up there by Gillespie, going low for it. And Guerin sends it cross court and picks up the deflection and the point. And it's 23-18, and Flower Bluff opens up a 5-point lead, biggest of the set so far. And here's Gillespie on the serve. Set up here for Caldera. Set up, back to Guerin. Mosley and Anguiano are there. Mosley and Anguiano went up for the block, sent it right back at Flower Bluff, pick up the kill in the process, and it's a 4-point game, 23-19. And here's Mariana Caldera on the serve. Nice play there by Rye, making the play on the shot there by Guerin. Back row attack coming from Fuller. This one sent out of play. And set point coming up here for Veterans Memorial. For Flower Bluff. They lead 24-19. Just a really aggressive start here for Flower Bluff. They came out strong, and they haven't really let up. There's been a lot of back and forth, but that's Mosley. Out of play, a little bit too much on it. Decent placement, but just goes right over that end line. It's 25-19. Flower Bluff takes set number 1. We'll take a break and bring you back with set 2. Flower Bluff leads 1-0. Keep it here, World Real Sports Live. Back after this.
Stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Go Panthers!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Go Panthers!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Flower Bluff winning set number 1, 25-19. Really strong, aggressive start for Flower Bluff. They were aggressive on the nets, on the attacks, and they start very much the same way. Very good start for the freshman middle blocker for Flower Bluff, Maggie Croft. And this one goes out of play, and it's going to be a point for Lady Hornets. We're in set number 2. And Lady Hornets with a 1-0 lead, and here's Lauren Fuller on the serve. Set up, and there's the return here by Miranda Valenzuela. Set up for Guerin. Guerin had a really strong finish. And the whistle, and the point over the Veterans Memorial there. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in to watch us, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, or on YouTube. This is Real Sports Live, RIO Sports Live. Make sure to follow us on all our social media accounts. We go live on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube, as I mentioned. And you can also follow us on Instagram. We do not go live there, but a lot of cool content, player of the games, photos that have been submitted and taken by us. A lot of cool stuff there on the gram as Veterans Memorial takes a 2-1 lead here. A lot of good stuff on the gram and on that social media. A lot of good people working on this end for Real Sports Live. Happy to be a part of it. So make sure you're watching. Give this video a like and a share and go support what we're doing, Real Sports Live. And that, what a play there. Ariana Caldera goes up with the spike, picks up the kill, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Lady Eagles here, trying to shake off a slow finish in that first set here, and Flower Bluff getting a point back there. Back and forth throughout, but Lady Hornets opening up about a 5-point lead there towards the end and getting the cushion they needed to hold off the Lady Eagles and take the 1-set lead. And this has been solid and aggressive all around. And here's Caldera, send it to the back row. Fuller was ready for it. And the return made there by Gurin. Nicely done as Emery Jeffers. And there's Ariana Caldera on that far outside part of the net. Picks up the outside hit for the kill. Excuse me. And point over to Veteran Zamora. Mia Rodriguez on the serve. Here's the set, and Gurin with the attack. And Veteran Zamora plays it on the back row. There's Palmer. Here's a setup by Gillespie for Gurin. Taps it one-handed. And gets it over the red shirts there on the front row. And a little bit of finesse there on the net. Went up and just kind of dumped it over that front row and was able to get a nice placing on the attack. And here's Gurin again, goes up strong, gets the contact, deflected out of play, and that's a point over to Flower Bluff, and we're all knotted up here at 4. Harley Gillespie serves it. And that was just some miscommunication there, as Gillespie tried to come over the back there of Natalie Hughes, it looked like. And the service error gives the point back to Flower Bluff. So now Gurin on the serve. And a nice runner by Julia Anguiano. It's easy to want to go up high and attack the net aggressively, but there's also a bit of an art to go up, soft tap it over, and just trying to concentrate more on the placement than the power of the shot as Mia de la Peña serves it over. Here on the outside, that's Fuller. And Fuller gets the point off the deflection out of play. And we're all knotted up at 6, and back and forth we go again here in set number 2. And they're going to change it, the call there, and give the point over to Veterans Memorial. So call it 7-5. Dump off there. 7-6 now. Flower Bluff's Michaela Palmer. Nice setup there for Geyer, but Flower Bluff ready for it. And the return there by Veterans Memorial. And the rally continues as Callie Freeman with a strong attack, but there's Amber Geyer. Picks up the kill on the far end. And it's 8-6, Lady Eagles on top here. Sophie Ortiz on the serve for Veterans Memorial. Fuller, right over to Ortiz. De La Pena, and here's Caldera. And Caldera rifles it into Michaela Palmer, who went low for it and couldn't quite get there. And Veterans Memorial leads by 3. And a timeout called by the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets. They look to talk about it here as they trail here in this early going. We'll be back with Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville. Somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We are the Ray Texas Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. An error from Veterans Memorial out of the timeout gives Flower Bluff a point, and a kill there makes it 2 in a row. So back-to-back for the Lady Hornets out of that timeout. Cut the lead to 1. Emery Jeffers for Flower Bluff. Serves it. De La Pena. And there's Geyer. Over to Palmer. And there's Fuller. There's a setup, and there's De La Pena. Back over to Palmer. She's had a pretty solid game on the back row at the libero position for the Lady Hornets. And Caldera skips it over. And Palmer tries to keep it in play, but Marina Rogers is not ready for it as it goes off her fist and hits the ground, and that's going to be a Lady Eagle point as they now lead 10-8. Here's a setup for Fuller, and it's sent right back to her. Mia Rodriguez and Faith Luna in on the block. And it's 11-8. And the lead's 3 again for Veterans Memorial. Set it up for Fuller. And Caldera tries to make contact on the bump, but didn't quite work out how she wanted. And Lady Eagles trying to chase the ball down there, but to no avail. It's going to be a point over to Flower Bluff. And Lauren Fuller on the serve. The setup for Rodriguez. Missed time to hit there, and that one sent into the net, and Veterans Memorial sends another point on the hitting error to Flower Bluff. And an ace here by Lauren Fuller. And we're all knotted up here at 11. Biggest lead of this set, 3 by Veterans Memorial on a couple of occasions. Here's Caldera. Nice play there on the net. And the freshman Maggie Croft, what a game she's had up front. There's Croft, goes up strong, and she picks up another kill. My, oh my. And we have a timeout on the floor, and the Lady Eagles want to talk about it as they see a 3-point lead after the timeout dissolved. Keep it here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Off the timeout, Lady Eagles trying to quell that momentum, so they wanted to talk about it as Lauren Fuller serves, and the return not going to happen, and it's Flower Bluff with a 2-point lead now, and Lauren Fuller, the senior, back to the service line, and she'll put it in play. And there's Caldera. De La Pena sets it up for Rodriguez, and Rodriguez sends it out of play. Another hitting error, and it's a 3-point lead now for Flower Bluff. Fuller on the serve, and she'll pick up the ace here as Miranda Valenzuela makes contact and sends it left. It's a 4-point lead now. And the back and forth going on the court isn't the only thing taking flight here, as both crowds bringing in contingent, and back and forth goes the jarring, but all in good fun here as Luna goes up strong and Flower Bluff ready for it up front. And a good effort there by Gillespie, but nice defensive play up front by Veterans Memorial as Maggie Croft went up hard, but Lady Eagles ready for the attack on that one. Mighty Lisa Perez on the serve. Here's a setup for Guerin, and Guerin picks up the kill. Goes cross court on that outside hit for the point. And the lead back to 4. It's a 16-12 advantage, and Flower Bluff already with the 1-set lead. They lead here as we get into the latter part of this second set. Here's Caldera. Sends it to the back row, and Jeffers is ready for it. And here's Guerin. Caldera on the runner there. Guerin sends it over. Ortiz is ready for it. The setup, cross court for Caldera, and Jeffers once again there. And here's Guerin. Soft taps it over, and a mighty Lisa Perez is there. Set up high there for Caldera, and she'll get the deflection as the ball goes out of bounds. A little bit of patience there, nice timing. And Caldera on that outside hit, able to pick up the kill, and the lead down to 3. And here's Mia Rodriguez on the serve. They set up Guerin once again, and there's Tatiana Mosley and Julia Anguiano on the net once again making a play. And it's 16-14. And Mia Rodriguez on the serve. There's a setup, and Palmer on the return. There's Pettis, Anguiano, and Palmer once again, and there's a nice play there by Gillespie. But Veterans Memorial ready for it. Here's a setup. Guerin goes up strong, and she gets the better of that exchange. Mosley and Anguiano were there, but Katie Guerin comes up big, and she's trying to get going here late in this set. Much like she did in set number 1. And a little bit of a momentum queller there as Harley Gillespie records the service error. That one's sent out of play, and it's a 1-point lead. And we're all tied up at 17 all, and the Lady Eagles now with the momentum swing. Just little things can turn the tide. As a minute ago, a service error called Flower Bluff momentum, and now Veterans Memorial are the ones streaking. So We're all knotted up here at 17. Caldera sets it up. Anguiano's with the attack, and nice play on that front row by Natalie Hughes and Katie Guerin. Here's a setup for Guerin, and Guerin goes up strong. And there's a mighty Lisa Perez, but Anguiano chases it down. Good effort there by Perez, but Guerin just missiles that one into her. And Perez was ready for it, but it's hard to get control there. There's a setup for Geyer. Here's a set, back row attack. There's Palmer. Going to set up Geyer once again on the outside. That one skips over. Palmer's there. Sends it to the front row. Here's Freeman into the net. Gives it right back on the miss hit, and we're all knotted up at 18. This one sent up high. And that was Sophie Ortiz trying to make the return, but she was a little far out there and sends it into the net. Back and forth we go. This one out of play. We're all knotted up at 18. And Ortiz on the serve. And this one returned by Palmer. De La Peña sets it up for Rodriguez. And Maggie Croft was there to disrupt that little sequence and able to send it back, and it never was handled and returned there on the front row by veterans. And Flower Bluff with a 20-19 lead, and Emery Jeffers on the serve, and that one returned. Filipenia with the dump off there, and Fuller's ready for it. They set up here. Geyer into a block. And that's Maggie Croft, the freshman, once again. And the leads too, and Maggie Croft forces a timeout. We'll go to the instant replay here. And just a nice back and forth here. Here's Geyer, and there's the block from Croft and Gillespie. So 21-19. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
In the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more. Where kids get cool stuff.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of the timeout. Flower Bluff in control by 2 here. And that one just a little bit of a mistime by Emery Jeffers. Palmer had a chance today coming from behind, but couldn't quite get it there, and it's 21-20. And the whistle and the infraction point goes over to Flower Bluff. It's 22-20. And the Flower Bluff side on its feet here, and Lauren Fuller at the service line for the Lady Hornets. De La Peña for Caldera, and the infraction on the double tap there. And it's 23-20, and Flower Bluff opening up a late lead here once again at the back end of set number 2. Here's the setup. Here's Caldera. Palmer's there. Here's the setup for Caldera. Goes across her body. And that was a freshman. Croft ready for it again. Croft and Buren on the net there. And this one set up. And there's Buren. Kind of sky hooks that ball over. Palmer's there. The rally continues. Here's the setup for the freshman. And there's De La Peña ready for it. And the rally continues. And nobody home on that front row. Just a lot of back and forth here. And just nobody home waiting for it there on that setup attempt. So it's 23-21. Here's Amari Lisa Perez on the serve. Here's the setup. And a little bit too much on it there for Maggie Croft as she sends it out of play. And it's a 1-point lead, and Flower Bluff takes a timeout here as they want to take a timeout, talk about it a little bit, and settle themselves down. They're 2 points away, but Veterans Memorial on their heels. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of that timeout, Veterans Memorial on the serve. Here's Gillespie setting up for Buren. And Rodriguez and Anguiano can't handle it up front. And set point coming up for Flower Bluff. And here's the freshman Maggie Croft on the serve for the Lady Hornets. And Croft with the serve. Anguiano's ready for it. Here's the setup. Caldera sent it to the back row. Nobody home. And Caldera picks up the point. And just good awareness there. The back rows moved up just a little bit. Just enough in case the ball floats right over their heads. Won't be able to get to it. And Caldera saw it here as Rodriguez on for the serve. Here's Buren. And Buren gets it over the front row again. Katie Buren puts a bow on set number 2. And just a nice job, and she's done it a couple of times, just trying to get it over that front row. Goes up like she's going to lay it down with a strong attack, and instead goes the route of being finesse, and she's able to get it over that front row. Pick up the point, 25-23. Flower Bluff victorious here in set number 2. They lead 2-0. They're looking for the sweep right after this. Keep it here.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Be the voice for children. Volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbendcasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of set 3. And that's the start you want here if you're the Lady Eagles. Service error to give Flower Bluff the point. And the Lady Hornets have won the first 2 sets. They are looking for the sweep here in Veterans Memorial, trying to force a set 3, but it's not going to happen that way as the front row not ready for that one. Nice play up front. That was Natalie Hughes, the junior. And here's Maggie Croft on the serve. Tatiana Mosley trying to go cross the net with it, but instead can't get it quite over. It's 3-0. Maggie Croft on the serve. Here's the setup. Caldera is that's a nice return there and nobody home in between the front and back row for Veterans Memorial. And it's a 4-0 start here for the Lady Hornets. I believe the biggest lead of the night they've had has been 5. They're up by 4 here. And Caldera. And the freshman Croft was ready for the one-hander sent over by Caldera. And here's Anguiano. Nice play on the net. That was Hughes. Rally continues. Here's the setup for Hughes. And Pettis is there. Set it up for Caldera. And Caldera into the net on the miss hit. And another one. And a rough start here for Veterans Memorial. A couple of miss hits and a lot of momentum for the Lady Hornets. They lead 5-0. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. We're Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Go Panthers!
service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
And welcome back. Coming out of that timeout, 5-0 start here for Flower Bluff. Here's Mosley. Guerin was ready for it. And a dump off attempt by Gillespie. It's sent back her way, but Flower Bluff ready for it. And Caldera sends it out of play, and that's going to be close. She was saying she got it inside that far right corner, but instead it's a 6-0 lead for the Lady Hornets. And this one served up. And Caldera, strong and nice play, and good attempt there, but Gillespie made the effort. It just wasn't meant to be on that one, and the ball goes out of play. And Veterans Memorial gets on the board here in set number 3. It's a 6-1 start here for the Lady Hornets. Here's Guerin. Goes cross court, and that one sent up straight. And a whistle and another point over to the Lady Hornets, and they are rolling here. Start of set number 3 as Hardy Gillespie comes on to serve, sends it out of play. And the service error gives Veterans Memorial their second point of the set. Ariana Caldera on service line. Strong attack there by Guerin. Veterans Memorial ready for it. Geyer on the return. Guerin goes up strong. Can't get it over the net. And point over to Veterans Memorial. Oh, to Flower Bluff, excuse me. So it's 8-2. So chalk with another kill for Guerin from this vantage point. It didn't look so, but there's a block courtesy of Natalie Hughes and Lauren Fuller. And it is a 7-point lead in the Hornets with all the momentum, and it seems like a deflated Lady Eagles team here as Anguiano gonna come out, and rotating in is gonna be Jordan Lotz. Lotz played well on some of the broadcasts we've had. Let's see what she can do as she hits the floor. And here's Katie Guerin, and Lotz with the bump, and here's the setup for Rodriguez. Fuller. They set it up cross court. There's Geyer. Guerin pops it up. Gillespie for Fuller. And it's alive, and Palmer's able to send it over, and nice job there from the Lady Hornets libero. Natalie Hughes on the return. Set it up. Back row attack by Caldera. Fuller's there. Gillespie for Hughes. And Hughes goes up high. She's had a good showing there on that center net. And it's a 10-2 lead, Lady Hornets. Again, looking for the clean sweep here. And that was Amber Geyer on that outside hit attack. Picks up the kill, and it's a 7-point lead. 10-3. And this one not going to be played at return, and back-to-back points here for Lady Eagles. And a nice play on the net there. This one. goes the way of Flower Bluff. So it's an 11-5 lead. And Flower Bluff picks up another point. It's a 7-point advantage, 12-5. And Veterans Memorial coming off a sweep to Gregory Portland on Friday night, trying to avoid a second in a row here. They trail 2-0. There's an outside hit and a kill for Amber Geyer. What a play there from the freshman, Maggie Croft. And she's really just owned that middle hitter position and just really got some good looks at the ball coming at her. And this one returned. And that was Sophie Ortiz trying to get to that far corner and make a play, but just could not. So both these teams with an identical 62 record, the edge going to Flower Bluff, as their only two losses are to Gregory Portland and Victoria West. And the lead is 7. It's 14-7. Flower Bluff in front of Veterans Memorial. But ever since the loss, it's been 4 in a row, with wins over Moody, King, Carroll, and Victoria East for Flower Bluff. And they pick up another point here. They now lead by 8. Following this, they have a big game against Gregory Portland, followed by a game against Ray, Victoria West, Moody, King, Carroll, and they finish off with Victoria East. And there's Caldera picking up a point. This is the official start to the second half of District 4. Both these teams, and big block there. And Caldera sends it over. Gillespie, cross court. Guerin. Katie Guerin goes up strong once again. And she's had herself a heck of a match here so far. Really helped Flower Bluff at the end of the first 2 sets just kind of get a little separation. And she's been strong, especially on the outside here on this near part of the court. Here's Caldera on to serve for Lady Eagles. There's Guerin from the other side. And Ortiz is there. And Caldera sends it right for Palmer. And Palmer sends it flying to the front row, but nobody home there. And the Lady Eagles pick up a point. And it's 16-10 in favor of Flower Bluff. And here's Caldera. Picks up the ace there, and it's a 5-point game. And let's see if the Lady Eagles have a run in them here. And they need it in the worst way. And Caldera sends it over. And Palmer goes low to make the play. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And the lead's 4 for the Lady Hornets. We'll want to talk about it. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Go Panthers!
And welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, Flower Bluff gets a kill and a point on an outside hit on that far end of the court. And here's a serve from Urine. And Megan White reaches down trying to pop that ball up. Instead, it goes off her hands and out of play. And it's 17-13 now. And Veterans Memorial back on the serve, Mia de la Peña. To the service line for Lady Eagles. And the infraction, and it's now a 3-point lead, 17-14. And the Lady Eagles going on a bit of a run here to cut this momentum down. This one's popped up, and there's Fuller. Put a cap on that one and give the point back to the Lady Hornets as she comes up big with the kill there on the net. Here's the libero, Michaela Palmer. She sends the serve over. It's popped up in return. Here's the setup. There's the dump over there by Gillespie. De La Peña on the return. Gillespie sets it up. Fuller two-hands it over, and De La Peña's there. Caldera on the back row attack. It's played, and here's Fuller again. Going cross court. De La Peña on the return. Gillespie sets it up for the freshman Croft, and the rally continues, and Caldera sends it right to Palmer. Gillespie for Fuller. And Ortiz is there. They set it up for Geyer. And Gillespie with the dump off. And nice play there. Harley Gillespie. Just really nice awareness there by Gillespie. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. It's a nice back and forth here. You see Geyer, and there's Fuller and Gillespie doing such a nice job during that rally, setting up her teammates, goes for the dump off there and gets rewarded with the point. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back. Timeout on the floor. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros. para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of the break, Maggie Croft with another kill on that center net. It's 20-14. Croft and Fuller there. And Croft are ready for it. They're trying to dump it off, but not on her watch. And there's Geyer. Picks up the kill. And the lead's 5, 20-15. Mia Rodriguez on the service line for Lady Eagles. Gillespie sets it up. Fuller off of De La Pena, and that one sent out of play. Really strong attack there, but Lauren Fuller, the senior, got set up nicely, took advantage, and a lot of force behind that one. It's a 21-15 lead. The lead back up to 6 as Emery Jeffers puts this one into play. And there's Geyer, and there's the freshman again. That's Maggie Croft sending it back. What a game for her here. 22-15. That one popped up high, and that one's returned by Caldera. Set up. And off the deflection, it's Maggie Croft. And the freshman goes to work again, and it's 23-15. She gives her team an 8-point lead. Emery Jeffers on the serve now. And Mosley's there, and Geyer trying to get to it. And this is not going to be returned. Match point coming up. Emery Jeffers. And Lady Hornets trying to finish it off here. De La Pena sets it up. Geyer. And that one's returned, and the point over to Veterans Memorial, and they get the point, and they're on the serve now. Gillespie sets it up, and Fuller puts the finishing touches on this one. And Lauren Fuller, finesse there, and that's going to do it here. We'll go to the last replay here, and we'll go to the serve. Our player of the game, we're going to go with the freshman Maggie Croft. Katie Guerin had a really strong game as well, but we'll go with the freshman Croft coming up here. Big stage, and that's going to do it here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to go follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. That's going to do it here. Flower Bluff wins in straight sets, 25-19, 25-23, 25-16.